Greetings everyone, and it is time for hair color. And I let some of y'all take a poll that I did for a week, and I gave several different hair colors I have, and the majority color winner was John Freida's 6R Radiant Red, Light Red Brown. So the light red brown was one of the red shades that was in John Freida's range, and back in the day I used John Freida exclusively all throughout high school into college because it was such a great color line, easy to buy, easy to apply. Put it in your hair, you can touch up your roots, you can just put it in like shampoo, didn't damage the hair, and it worked perfectly. So my hair is poofy because I shampooed it first, I cleaned it, it is clean, it is dry. You want, hair like that before hair coloring so the color can better accept. It's not, being blocked by anything. And of course, I love how the product is very user-friendly to the point. Select a shade no more than 2 levels away from your current color. So I do have a lot of gray, so my color will probably be something like this or between the two. But that is what the color is supposed to look like, if the camera will focus. So it gives you this nice, almost not pinky, but a cool toned true red. And that is really what the color swatch looks like. Kind of looks more balanced and better than my current shade that I have right here. So hopefully it will be just as good. As always, let's start with mixing the color. You get your colorant in your bottle, foamer cap, your directions, which I used to love how John Freida made them big and colorful. And it showed you, all the models in the back. Conditioner, a pair of high quality gloves, and your colorant, 6R. All right, so let's get started with this. Open up your developer, which doesn't smell like much, and your colorant. If I remember, yep, it doesn't smell too bad, but it has an odor. So what you do is take your colorant like so, pour it right into the developer bottle. I like to just make sure every drop is in there. One thing I will say when mixing this color is people I've seen on YouTube will shake vigorously, and I'm going, oh God. Or they'll take the foamer cap and they'll click it on there and not read the directions. And doing that is bad because it will make a mess. Next, get your gloves out. All right, so now that my gloves are on, we are ready to start coloring. After you've emptied your developer into your colorant, screw the lid on, take it and you tilt 5 times. And the color should look something like this. You will get this purpley blood red color, not as vibrant as the dual tone ones like the 6RC or 7cc, but nonetheless there will be enough in here for very long and thick hair. So take it like so, you'll hear a click, and all you do is first saturate the roots. So what I do, I'm gonna move this back for y'all. Just adjust my camera. You want to take a tennis ball size amount. So something like so. Start at the root and just apply it. And massage as you apply the color in. And the nice thing about this foam is that this foam is non-drip. It will collapse into itself. And I like how the foam itself, it almost looks like it has no color as you're applying. That's the fun part with this. And you can apply it in increments if that's easier. I don't know, y'all. I've been thinking of something. Just let me know if you're watching this. If I ever decided to private label something similar to foam hair color, would y'all buy it? Let me know. And let me know what shades that you'd want me to make. You know, if it was in addition to just the general neutral shades that everyone likes, I know I can make some cool shades or come up with some cool colors, some reds, something like that. So I'm just massaging this in like so. It's like shampoo. Make sure it's all nice and saturated in place. Now I start with the next side. And the reason why I take smaller sections with my roots is I think it gives better coverage. Even though the directions say something different, I just think if you're careful and you really do a good job at root saturation, that's going to help with gray coverage. I do have quite a bit more gray than when I started making this channel, so because of that, I do expect I will get a nice highlighted effect, more of a red than a brown, but still nonetheless, I think it will be a really good color. And that's one of the tough parts of the foam color is these little baby hairs around the hairline. To get them fully covered, it's a pain sometimes. And that color keeps deepening into this nice maroony color. And the foam stays just where you put it. The one thing I will say I've seen some people do is if they, ooh, almost got that in my eye. If you are too vigorous with pumping foam or getting the color, what's the word I'm looking for? Getting it on, you can splatter it by mistake. So even though it is non-drip, number one, mixing, and number two, application are critical with this type of hair color. And 6R will either look like the 5R that some of y'all like from John Freida, or it will look kind of like a red violet, depending on what you have in your hair already. It's just one of those things that it depends on what your starting base is like. If you are 100% blonde, I do not recommend this color. It will come out possibly pinky or too red, but try it out because I saw a woman that had it and it came out a decent shade of ginger. So what I'm doing now is I'm just massaging like shampoo, like it says. And then what I'm doing next is I'm going to cover the rest of my hair, so the lengths and all that. If you have permed hair, you know, just be careful, but I often hear that this color is safe for permed hair because it's 20 volume. If you're careful, focus more on the roots and don't overlap because, or rather if you're running through the ends, don't process as long, because doing so will turn it very dark. So I'm just taking the rest of the hair color and just running it through. I start at the roots and I pull it down. And just really massage. Get it nice and distributed. And see, that color keeps deepening. And I use about this much. It's probably like a ping pong ball to golf ball size. Oh, hold on one second, y'all. So I did spill a little hair color, but that was my fault. Alright, and your hair should look nice and frothy just like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep applying color until all of it is out. And just keep massaging it like shampoo. It will feel very saturated. The more saturated this product, the better. This is a lot better than the Clairol one and the L'Oreal Mousse Absolute. And that is all for the foam color. Alright y'all, so I'm going to go put my hair up under a processing cap, and look at how much I still have left. And I will see y'all when this is all done processing. "45 minutes. Hey y'all, this is just the midway point of the hair color, and it is really a nice shade of purple. Look at how cool this is too. The foam just stays right there. It does not move. The little spot that fell, I took a little bit of acetone, wiped the rug, it came right off. So if it does drip, if you're very quick about it, it will not stain surfaces. So still really happy with the results, and I'll come back when it is all clean and I'll wipe my skin, of course, and I'll see y'all soon. All right, y'all, it's time for the moment of truth. The color has oxidized to this beautiful purple color. The foam feels fantastic. We just massage it a little bit more. And look at how it still keeps its shape. Now what I do is after using my plastic cap, I air it out for about 5 minutes. And then after 5 minutes, what I do from then is rinse it until the water runs clear. And because this is a foam dye, it does not take forever to rinse. I just got hit with a waft of ammonia. It does not take a while to rinse out. It is all liquid roughly. And then what happens is you put the conditioner in and everything evens out and it becomes really nice. But I'm looking at the roots and they look really nice and covered, as does everything else. So I will see y'all in a little bit. All right, y'all, so this is looking pretty nice. It is not as bright as the camera is showing. It is a lot deeper, a lot more of a rich, deeper, cooler toned red. Perfect for autumn. So I'm gonna be right back and get the conditioner. All right, so the conditioner stays in for about 5 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes, but it's always better to do longer. I start with a dime-sized amount, and I start by just applying to the ends first, running my way through the top. Get a good amount of this because depends on y'all's hair type. My hair being very coarse and very curly absorbs it really quickly, and I always find I need more. But it's a very rich, deep conditioner. And depending on how much y'all need, if you have shorter hair less, longer hair more, you should get at least, I'd say 3 to 5. 3 to 5 more uses. But if you have very short hair, this is not a good product because the foam is really made for medium to super long and thick hair. I mean, I had more than enough to cover my hair. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna process this for 5 minutes and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so this is my hair when it is all styled for the most part. It is gonna dry a little bit more, but I figured I'd talk a little bit about some post-hair color tips. After coloring your hair, whether it's boxed or professional color, the one thing that y'all gotta do is make sure that you use products that are color safe. And I don't just mean professional or over the counter. I only use products where the pH is on the bottle. So I use Soma leave-in conditioner. I use Marco Pelusi's leave-in conditioner. I mix the two. And the reason why I do that is Marco's conditioner is a lot more rich. It's great for curly hair, while the Soma one is a nice little detangler. Now I just used my fingers. I didn't use a brush. I was very gentle because no matter how gentle your hair color is, it will still be damaging to the hair. And as you can see, my hair is incredibly healthy. When I put the curl products in, my curls just completely spring into action, and I got a ton of curls, and it only gets bigger and bigger and bigger. So what I used for my hair is also Soma's, not the Prism, the Solace, the liquid silicone. I also put Soma Curly Q and Soma Rage Out. I mix those two. The Rage Out is a texturizing product. It gives body, it does not strip hair color, and it's great for just a leave-in product, or y'all could use a blow dryer and flat iron. Now the reason why I do not use heat on my hair after hair color is especially with reds. Red hair color fades the quickest. So what I like to do is I take those products, I divide my hair up, I evenly distribute it with my fingers, scrunch it up a little bit, and I choose to air dry it. Now you could also use a diffuser, or y'all could even try just a blow dryer, blow dry it straight. I just like to avoid using heat in general. I do not use hairsprays that contain alcohol or any hairspray for at least 3 days post hair color, and I do not use flat irons. Now everyone asks, when could I wash my hair after coloring it? My own personal opinion, 3 days. Treat it like you would a perm. Perms take 3 days to fully process and all that. Some say 1 day, but I don't buy that at all. Let the color fully oxidize in your hair. Let your hair's acid mantle on the scalp reset itself. All that's important because hair color is alkaline and that's what happens. But here is my hair when it is mostly dry, and I will come back when it is all dry to compare it to the swatch. Alright y'all, so this is what my hair looks like after it is all dried, and I am in love with this color. I think it is absolutely amazing. Kind of blends into my shirt a little bit, but it is perfect for the autumn time. It is still a very nice, rich, deep red. It's got really nice, vibrant red tones up top. At the regrowth area, my grays are fully covered. My roots are a lot lighter and it blends in, and it is even from root to tip, if y'all can see that. The color did not damage my hair at all. It made my curls feel amazing. It is so easy to use and user friendly, and it will last you a long time. So let me compare this to the swatch up here. I would say that this color is a pretty perfect match, if I don't say so myself. Even though this kind of looks a bit lighter, if you look over here, the color does match, and it has that same great shine. If I rock back and forth, y'all can see that. Let's compare it to the model up here. Does that match the model's hair? I would say so, roughly. You know, it is still very close in color. In terms of the swatches, my hair is between the two. It's not this carrot top orange. It's this nice, rich, deep red right here. So it is a very nice color. I would say that is pretty true to the tone and to the shade. My hair has a lot of shine to it. The curls are just incredible still. And if I look on the side, where I get a lot of my grays, that's all been covered in and it looks fantastic. Here is actually where it looks like the first, I would say the first swatch, more or less, in the regrowth. So that is what y'all can expect when using John Freida 6R. The product has been long discontinued, sadly. I think they discontinued that one around like 2015 or something. I remember I couldn't find it in the store and I had my little supply. Now I only have one more box of that, so I don't know if y'all want me to use that box again, the next color, if you want me to try something different. Maybe I'll do a color and answering your questions, or I'll pick some of the best questions in my videos, because there is a lot. And some of them are very valid, so I figured I might answer some of the ones on perms or cosmetology school or all that. And we'll see from there. So that is that for the color. If y'all want to hear my more thorough review, I'll do another video in addition to this, kind of going over it and all that. But if y'all are here for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. Comment down below if y'all have ever used John Freida 6R. Everything from the package design is amazing, the price is amazing, the results are amazing, ease of use. I mean, how easy is that? Taking the foam, carefully tilting it, not shaking it, putting it in y'all's hand, putting it in the hair, shampooing it, rinsing it for, it took like 2 minutes if that to fully rinse out, conditioning it, and then air drying it. It's an easy to use color. It is well worth the money. It is a premium hair dye. So even though this is more money than the box dye, if you have thicker long hair, great product. Short hair, not so much. If you have, permed hair, okay, you might be able to use this. If your hair is relaxed, I would recommend against it. If you are looking for something that you can still push the envelope, still look decently good, not looking over the top, you're a perfect product for you. So it is a great product. I really wish John Freida would not have discontinued such an amazing one. It keeps the integrity of curly hair. It could be used on just about any hair type, and very simple to use. And I like how on the back they also say that, you can get the salon results every time that you color. The foam was truly non-drip. That was my mistake when it fell on the rug, and I own that completely because I was trying to multitask with this. But I think that it is great. You do get great coverage and vibrant shine. So ease of use, 5 out of 5. Results, 5 out of 5. Price, 5 out of 5. And ease of use, 5 out of 5. And package design, I think that's what I forgot to mention. Package design, a perfect 5 out of 5. Now I always complain that John Freida has these, models that look like either really snobby, like really. Could y'all just imagine something like, That might be the thumbnail for the video. I'll go. But really, I really wish that in the future they would have either not included the model or would have done just the swatch, which I think they do now, because John Freida is still around, but now very limited. I don't know, maybe we should reach out to them or do something. So that being said, y'all, I'm very proud with the results. If y'all like my review, I give it a perfect 20 out of 20, 100% A+ hair color right in a box. They even included, you know, the little tab you can cut off and figure out when to do it. Tells you to use their Radiant Red shampoo and all that. And remember to color up to, you know, every 4 to 6 weeks. If you go longer than 6 weeks, do an all-over application. Well, I think I've talked y'all's ears off enough. If you have ever used this, comment down below. Let me know what y'all think of this. Let me know if y'all agree with anything I said. And I hope to see y'all soon in more videos, and I will include some photos of what it looks like outside in the light. God bless y'all. Have a fantastic week, and I hope to see y'all soon in future videos.